Good day, welcome to EJC News, your monthly recap of news items taking place across the East Jamaica Conference of Seventh-day Adventists. I'm Sophia Dorma. In the news, annual conventions held, leaders consecrated for service, and new treasurer appointed. We'll be right back. Now the news in detail. 2 conventions were successfully staged in the month of January. The first was held in Zones 1, 2, 3 on January 11 at the VH Percy Center, where hundreds of members turned out for the program, which was held under the theme Mission 2020, I Will Go. Among those addressing the congregation was East Jamaica Conference President Dr. Ejc Jan.
As modern Israel, we call our church together for convention once a year. Convention is a time for us to fellowship. Convention is a time so that we can all inspire each other. Convention is a time for motivation and empowerment. Convention is a time for commitment and recommitment. And convention is a time when we share the vision of the conference, and each church, each member would want to buy into the strategic objectives for the year ahead of us.
The main speaker was Jamaica Union President, Pastor Everett Brown.
Why do you think that in 2020, with a materialistic and postmodern society, when people are not focused on things religious, why do you think that we are going to be able to push forward and achieve more in 2020 than we have achieved in 2019? I'm saying today, it is not by might or by power that we go forward, but we go forward on the authority of God's word.
The spiritual energy continued for convention number 2 at the Phillipsfield campsite on January 18. Hundreds congregated from the Zone 4 constituency. The same team, Mission 2020, I Will Go, was used as guest speaker. Pastor Joseph Smith delivered the message under the topic, The Call to Discipleship.
Am I a disciple? There are some persons whose names are on the church record, and even when they are motivated, they still won't go. Am I a disciple? A disciple does not have to be motivated to witness. A disciple does not have to be motivated to return his or her tithe. A disciple does not have to be motivated to help somebody. They do it naturally because Jesus Christ resides in their hearts. Can somebody say amen? A disciple is a learner who accepts the teachings of his master, not only in belief but in lifestyle. When we accept Christ's call to discipleship, we enter into his school and place ourselves under his instruction.
Members of the Community Services, Publishing and Spirit of Prophecy Department of the Seventh-day Adventist Church in East Jamaica Conference were affirmed and recognized at a special consecration service held at the Halfway Tree Seventh-day Adventist Church on Sabbath, January 25, 2020, under the theme, Transform to Serve, I Will Go. The service was organized by the Community Services, Publishing and Spirit of Prophecy Departments of the East Jamaica Conference of Seventh-day Adventists, spearheaded by Pastors Lorenzo Brown and Liebert Williams, respectively. Guest speaker Dr. Ejc Jan in his address said,
A transformed leader is unselfish and willing to go the extra mile. A transformed leader is concerned about the needs of the people in the community. The transformed leader or member is concerned about mission. And the transformed leader is not only concerned about his or her physical comfort, but the transformed leader is concerned about the mind of Christ as he ministers.
Special recognition was also given to outstanding community services leaders and colporteurs. Among those given special recognition was Sister Beryl Ease from the Cavaliers SDA Church. She is the longest and oldest serving member of the Community Services Department. In other news, teachers, students, parents, principals, and school administrators of the Kingsway Prep and High School during the school's annual Founders Day celebration received high commendation from guest presenter Mrs. Claudette Genus, Family, Women, Children and Adolescent Ministries Director, East Jamaica Conference. The educator and former principal of the Kingsway High School was speaking at a special service held at the Kencut Seventh-day Adventist Church on January 16, 2020, to mark the 77th anniversary of the institution.
Founders Day is a point in time that allows us to consider what our aspirations have been over the years, reflect on what we have achieved together, and aspire yet again, as success is never final. There's a popular quote I love that says, "Excellence is never an accident. It is always the result of high intentions, sincere effort, and intelligent execution." It's intriguing to read from the history of Kingsley that the first exam was sat by 2 students and the administrator, Elder V. Berry. He went children to do the exam again to be with the 2 students, exams that he had passed already. And guess what? They all passed together. It takes backbone to achieve greatness.
Among those addressing the gathering was Chairman of Kingsway Prep and High School, Dr. Eric Nathan, and East Jamaica Conference Education Director, Dr. Donna Brown.
We're here to celebrate the contribution of a number of individuals who have made this noble institution what it is. We are grateful for those who have given up their time and their energy, their blood and sweat and tears to make Kingsway what it is today, an agency of change. And we are grateful for the ministry of the Kingsway High School.
I stand here to bring you greetings on behalf of the East Jamaica Conference Education Department. And in East Jamaica Conference, we have not only Kingsway High and Preparatory School, but we also have 5 others preparatory school and over 30 basic schools in the constituency. So when I stand here, I'm representing a large contingency of well-wishers who are saying this morning to you all, happy birthday, Kingsway.
Principal of Kingsway Prep and High School, Mrs. Althea Williams, was elated as a special award was presented to Miss Cherry Thorpe, the longest-serving teacher at the institution and in East Jamaica Conference, with 34 years of service in Christian education. Meanwhile, a new pastor was installed at the Washington Gardens District of Churches following the exit of Pastor Carl Brooks, who migrated recently. Pastor Christopher Atkinson, along with his wife Claudine, was installed on January 4, 2020. The Atkinsons were supported by family, friends, and members of the church. In other news, the Executive Committee of the East Jamaica Conference of Seventh-day Adventists on January 21, 2020, appointed Elder Michael Porteous as the new treasurer of East Jamaica Conference following the departure of Elder Don Main Giles, who accepted a call to Andrews Memorial Hospital to serve as Vice President of Finance. Elder Porteous served as East Jamaica Conference Assistant Treasurer from 2008 to his new appointment on January 21st. He is a chartered accountant and is a member of the Augusttown Seventh-day Adventist Church, where he serves as an ordained elder. He is supported by his wife Maxine and the proud parents of 3 children. And for a look at events to come, please visit our website at www.ejc.sda.com and subscribe to our mailing list. You can also have a look at our Facebook page or follow us on Twitter and Instagram at ejc.sda. And that caps this month's edition of EJC News. Have a blessed day.